did the season 1 of episode 1 of Total Drama. Total Drama is a cartoon animated show who've been around since 2007. Total Drama managed to have a fan base of hundreds of thousands, if not millions, from around the world. It one of them very funny type of cartoon you have to relax your brain and laugh to. It might be realistic a little and based on realistic situation, but more cartoon like a little bit. It might do act like a reality show since season one. In season one based on like a camping like reality show where people go to camp but in the TV show. It managed to have 22 contestants and the last person to stay in the camp get to win $100,000 for the season, but a rest of the season it's $1 million. A host is named Chris McClane, and even before this, he might to be super famous. Remember, all the characters in cartoon, they're not like real people. Anyway, they might reference some real people, like Celine Dion, and but mostly it doesn't make up reality based on real life in a Canadian island camp in Waganawa. I think that's the name of the island in Machoka, Ontario, in Canada. It's made from a Canadian cartoon kid entertainment company called Fred TV. You might make a TV show called Chit Teen that before they make Total Drama. In 2008, it became available in America and the rest of the world. Anyway, Total Drama have several seasons and two spin-offs, where a very third of the two spin-offs is a better one in my own personal opinion and view, but that's not me. Episode 1 managed to introduce all of the characters, like Lachana is a stereotypical African American girl, where back then they could get away with stuff like that. But he managed to be one of them tough ones and over dramatic a little with how tough he is and how, yeah, I will move on. Then you have a nerdy person called Harold. He a bit cool, but he nerdy with nerdy glasses with any stereotypical type you can name. He fell in love with the African American cartoon character called Lachana. Then you got another character called Grantia Emu, like God, like emu satanic like. But Tito like to dress up like it. He's not really 100% satanic, really. Anyway, he's very down to earth and one of the most level headed, like a trait person. Then you have Duncan, the man from Juvie, from jail. Juvie, if you don't know, is jail for kids. It's like prison, but for children. They have that in the UK, though, yeah. That would be good. Anyway, Juvie let him out for him to win $100,000 and be part. He wanted them bad boy. Lindsay wanted them hairhead, like they not aware of her situation. They're not really dumb. They not very forgetful and ditty type of person, having a blonde haired ditty character, but that one not mean. That one is a very kind and friendly one who not aware of her situation all the time and very forgetful. Anyway, mind me a Lenny from a Loud House, another cartoon, and that one from Nickelodeon. This one from Fred TV, where he played on Cartoon Network and Teletoon. And I think one time on Disney XD have it. Maybe Nickelodeon one time, but mostly on Cartoon Network. They do it, or Teletoon, or Pop TV now. That's another children entertainment. We're mostly to a cartoon nowadays, but you to show some live action show. Anyway, yeah, a TV show man to show different people like Owen, a guy like to overeat, and Ezekiel, a person who homeschool in the farm. He might be a bit of weirdo, and the first one to be kicked out with his backward thinking, what did they think? Because they're a little bit too chatted, they were a bit too mean to a girl, so they kick him out for his attitude, even though he's not fully aware of a modern lifestyle, let's say, of of a world today. Anyway, we also have Cody, a lady man, who like to hit on Eddie Gale. He's skinny, he like a kid, like a more like annoying little brother than somebody want to go out with. Later he will probably get it payback, but it'll be over upon it, even for Cody. And there'll be lots of things I will talk about that bit later, if not in this episode, but other ones. This is my total drama review. I did one like this over a year ago, but I think I can do. I tried to do this one because I'm bored. And today is the 4th of July. I think that was yesterday. Today is the 5th of July, 2022. Anyway, um, yeah. Um, it might be a show where you might be in two teams, a killer bat and a gopher. A killer bat or gopher. A bat is the name of a fit. Anyway, an animal is more self-aware than real life. Like they might act like human, like you might see in a cartoon, but they cannot talk. But you will still understand their emotion, their what they're trying to tell you, even without them talking. Unless it's the parrot or something. That will only be in 1 or 2 episodes. And if not in this one, somewhere during the series. Anyway, the man to have a mean chef called Chef. He literally his name is Chef. He don't have any. His name probably had it. The name is Chef had it, and they're not even meant to be a chef. He might be from a military. He might be a military commando. Anyway, they might live in a team live in two cabins, each cabin being split in half. One side for girl, one for boy, and they have two cabins. They have hundreds of camera to get any duty tin during the reality show. You also have another character called TJ, another one called Jeff, Courtney, Heather, a mean one, and you also meant to have Trent, a cool guy who played guitar, one of them late 2000 guitar playing cool dude stereotype with the anyway. Um it meant to have Bridget, a surfer girl who meant to surf like Jeff, but they were later fall off, and this is the only season out of a whole series where Jeff and Bridget relationship not annoying. You know in season 2. Anyway, I managed to like season 1 of Total Drama. I think it's good, entertaining, and they execute lot of things right. And like what Pie Guy would say, I would call it a good drama episode.